Hello everybody and welcome back to RimWorld Raider Empire. So in the last episode we continued working through the vault and we've got a lot of the digging done for what we had set up. We got a lot more walls got put in. Our shields, the smaller shields anyway, are all set up. We got a big one to throw in still. We got lights. We got our floor situation planned. We're going to be using slate tiles all across the entirety of the base. And we are waiting currently for some more slate to get brought in. Moving them, it's a little bit silly that we had to change how we did things to make it so it's a little bit quicker, but that should help quite a bit. We can also open that up so we can get that finished up because there should hopefully actually be enough granite in here. No, of course not. They're moving the slate first. Either way, that's not a big deal. We do need to get the slate moved anyway because we're going to need it for all the floors at the other base. But we also took a look at the whole armor situation to see what we could sell and kind of screwed up because I expected to have a little bit more better armor, but we have a lot more normal armor, so we got to get all that moved again so we could sell off all the excess. But I did go and fix that between episodes. Regardless, we have a lot. Oh, not another area. That's fine. That's fine. No problems yet. We got a lot of little bits that are coming up, but it's not a big deal. We are also going to need to get this shipped out today with all these blocks. Since it's basically full at this point. So we will be doing that soon. And we did get another stone cutting table. That way we could get more of this granite process. That way we have more walls. That way we can try to send a little bit less from the other base because it's a bit of a pain and we need a lot. So we could use some more lights to start. Oh, actually, before we do that, can we get our big shield set up? So we're going to want a large shield generator in area revealed. Where? Okay, same area, textiles trader. I'm curious, do you guys buy that good armor as well? Because we know that pirates will, and we know that scrap traders obviously will as well. But textiles traders tend to be kind of good like that. That's all going to get changed out. That's granite. We'll just shift it over. Do you buy good armor? No. Okay, so now we know. So any auto trades should automatically get traded. There was none, so that's fine. So we don't need to worry about that. Yeah, this area is a bit of a mess. We'll have to clean this up. We're still cold in here, right? Yeah, -40. We're fine. No bug risk. It's all good. We could probably get that wall. I guess that's not a big deal. We'll get that wall done after because we'd have to move our pipe work. We have to get our pipe works done too. Oh, there's so much work here. Luckily, things are moving along reasonably quickly considering the scale of this project. So lights for hallways. The way that we started doing it over here is 5 off of where the doors, where hallways meet, where doors are going to be, which means that might want to get moved. I guess that's fine over here just because that's opposite of that and it makes it look not bad. So let's rotate that. So we want, what was it? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th tile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then over here is obviously weird, so we could go from here, assume there's going to be doors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And obviously we want opposites of those two. And hopefully this makes a somewhat reasonably consistent looking lighting system. We obviously won't know until it's all done, but if it's a little weird looking, we could always change it out as needed. That should be all right. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. They really like these outside hallways instead of the center. I guess it makes sense because they would have to walk in like that. Once all these floors are done, they should probably pick that. Although the speed difference is not very high. Why are you so slow? Food poisoning major. Well, that seems like a you problem. Power-wise, we're still doing good, so we don't need to worry about that just yet. And that's getting done. Sorry, I paused. There's sirens outside. Sounds like a fire truck. I hope it's not this building. So we need more digging. So our next digging, we could turn our planning on so we know where we're going next with this. So we got our battery room hallway that's ready to go. So we can start digging these rooms out. And we'll pause, that way there's no risk of a stutter. We may as well go from corner to corner and do the front. Nice and easy. And we'll start getting these walls in as well along the hallway. That shouldn't be a big deal. So, and that's all that getting dug. And we just need our bits of the entrance. Good. And then from here. That should be enough to keep everyone busy for right now while we're still working on over here. That is a wall. We didn't get a warning about an ancient danger, so we are going to have to open this up. We could turn planning off. I'm hoping it's not an ancient danger. Can we get angelic? Oh, you're stuck. Anyone else stuck? It'd help if the game was running. Heimdall, you're stuck. Bill, you're moving. No one else is stuck? People haven't been getting too stuck. We do have some breaks happening. Angelic, oh sorry, you're drafted. Yeah, does this say ancient danger? Yes it is. Okay, so we got another one. And this is not really a good spot for an ancient danger because that's our power network that's going to be here. So angelic, you can go free. That way you can deal with what you need to deal with. And then we'll grab a small subsection of this, because obviously, for this one, we grabbed everyone. We really don't need everyone. That was a little bit excessive, but it was safety. We can get this loaded up, though. So that's all the sandstone chunks. We can grab sandstone chunks. We can do all of them, no problem, and that's still lots of room. So we'll get that, and I guess we could do the limestone that's in this pile too. Steel slag chunk we could keep so we could process it, but all this stuff can go. So they'll move that. I'm not sure how they're gonna do that relative to other work, but I guess we'll find out. And that's fine. That's gonna be going up into the ship area. It'd be nice to get this moved. Obviously, we need to get some stuff. Okay, we got breaks happening. Kurt, what can we do? What's the issue? Ugly environment, blah, blah, blah. Ate without a table. And I'm not going to throw tables in there, so it seems like a you problem in rebuff. That's not great. And then we have serious pain. You need sleep and everything. That's the food poisoning. You know what we could do? There's one. Hey, Pete, you want to use a psychic soothe pulsar, please? Just give everyone a little bit of a boost. And do we want to do another one? I don't know how many we have left. That's going to be under items. We have 7 left still. I'm not sure where in here. I should probably make a stockpile specifically for that so it's easier to find. That's the animal pulsar, obviously. Yeah, you know what? We got the positive from 1, so that'll be fine. There's a suit pulsar. Hey, do that one too, please. Thank you. And then we can grab... sorry, my voice. We can grab just a few people to come down and come deal with this as soon as possible. Yeah, fine. Food bench. Okay, so we don't need that. We don't need that. You guys should be able to hopefully deal with whatever's in here, because you all are quite powerful, so that should be okay. And then we'll give them a sec to come in. That's everyone there? Yes. Okay, so then we can deconstruct that. Heimdall, please do that. Should go very quick. What do we got? Please don't be anything horrible. Oh, that's not great. Oh, you know what? We can't fix this. That's kind of annoying, because it's outside of our build allowed area. That sucks. I could use dev mode to fill that in, because it's not like it's our fault. We can't do anything with that. We'll see. We'll see. Either way, are these lancers going to be a problem? I don't think they're going to be a problem. Yeah, no, we got this, because we got shields on people too. You have a shield because you got hazard op, yeah. So it should be a fairly easy walk in the park. We can also do an allow all, just let everything go. And you guys can come in. Obviously, we have these ships. We got to keep an eye out for a Ryan pawn. That would be good, because I need a person to, well, be me for one. That way we have someone that runs this place when everyone else is gone. So, are you a Ryan pawn? I don't care male or female. I'm not worried about the gender. We need a generalist overall. That's not going to do any good. You don't have any bionics? No. And we're not going to get you sent back to the prison. I don't think we have room left in the prison. Oh, we do. We do. So do we want to take you? Oh, you know what? We also have a lot of resurrectors. We can resurrect people. If they're any good. You're sickly, chemical interest, slowpoke. That's not going to be any use for a good generalist. Is that one not opened? It was empty. So yeah, we just won't worry about that. Although you're nimble and very neurotic, that's not a bad pawn overall. Especially for, you know, the fighting side of things. I doubt we're... how's your bleed rate? 5 hours. Can we get your mom to... No, oh, because I got that granite highlighted. No wonder. I want to be able to do medical right here. That's not going to work. And it's going to take more than 5 hours to walk through this hallway. Well, I guess we'll see. Can you do a capture, please? And we'll see if we can get you out of here. I don't have high hopes for that, but we can deconstruct those, and then we're going to want to dig out through this way as well, so we can deconstruct that. That will get us up that way. So how's that screw with our plans? Greatly. We'll have to work with it. Not a huge deal. And then... Nexus, you're hauling. You should be able to make quick work of that. Beautiful. And area revealed, we don't need to worry about that. So then all that's going to just get processed and everything hauled, so no problem. That's all indoors. Yes, we didn't get any breaches. Your mom, where'd you go? Did you manage to get them out of here? Oh, you're still going. Still going. We'll see if they're going to survive. It's probably going to be very close. Oh, you had some stuff on you. Yeah, oh, that only took you 2 hours. That's pretty impressive. Just got to get this out of here, and then we're, that'll help quite a bit. Okay, so then that's all fine. You guys are going to be working on this. There's nothing weird that's happening here that we have to worry about yet. No. How's up here looking? We got another dead end. And we get... Celia, can you come over here, please? And it's not Celia, it's Sella. I think. I could still be wrong. Okay, so we didn't get an ancient danger warning, so can we deconstruct that and see what we got working here? Yeah, that's fine. So then that's going to start getting people up that way to dig. And then we have a lot of cleanup over here. Are we still full mountain roof over everything? Exotic goods, that would be worth checking out. Yeah, this is all looking pretty good. Because they might still have a healer mech serum. I don't know if we're actually processing through this, but they're all hauling this. So does that mean this ship is done? Of course not. Of course not. Hey, Hiram, hey, can you... Not ready. You can't do anything with the ship. Okay, that's good enough. I don't know why we can't tell you to work on the ship, but it seems like it's done and not done, so we're just going to assume it's done enough, and we'll get that sent out. So that's coming all the way down to here, and then we'll just drop that. It'll fit there. It's a little bit tight, but it'll fit. And then that's obviously getting loaded up, so we'll get that out, and then we'll leave this ship. Once this gets out of here, we'll move this one back to here, and then this can go back to the other base. That should be fine. And we're going to have to get you out of here at some point as well. That's a little bit less of a concern, really. Okay. I was doing something, but I forget what it was. What was I doing? It was here. I came here to do something. Oh, the trader. The trader. Oh, and you're going. I already set that up. Oh, I think that may be, yeah, the auto trade. So that's a psychic suit. Oh god, another thing that I forgot is, where's the suit pulsar? I gotta set up the prices. Suit pulsar. We do have that set. So what else did we, oh, that would be a resurrector mech serum that you bought, I guess. Because for some reason that doesn't show up on the lists. We can check when it lands. But the healer mech serum, I didn't want to pause that. It could also be that we just bought a healer mech serum too. I didn't set the price up for this. So we're going to want to create a new filter, switch it so it's just the item stuff, so we could do the price level. And we want the cheap, normal, and very cheap, but not expensive and exorbitant. So that's good, assuming that that does work. Okay, what was the other thing that we bought? Resurrector. Okay, that's what I expected. Although we shouldn't be buying those because oh, that's the 10th. Okay. What? I thought we had 10 already. I'm not sure why that would be like that. Either way, it doesn't matter. Can you get off so we can get Chaos to check that again, please? So that's the exotic goods trader because they might have the healer mech serums. No. Make me think. Have we ever... I think we've seen that they have been sold. If there's resurrectors on traders, there should be healers, but they just seem less common. Either way, I'm not too worried about that stuff, so that's fine. We can get rid of that, and that. As long as we're not paying the expensive price for stuff that we don't necessarily need urgently. So then we can come back to here, and that ship is good. So we'll get that done, and that's moving along reasonably quickly. Good. Beautiful. Okay, and then that's not stuck. Okay, yeah, you guys are all doing pretty good. All moving along. We should probably get this hallway cleared. Just because that's kind of a huge deal in terms of how long it takes them to get through here. Because most of these other ones, they can zigzag their way through. I guess not in here. Most of that has been cleared already, though. So we'll set that to halt urgently. Although they do have the wraparound here, so that's not a huge deal. And then we are going to want to get rid of these. Those are all... Oh, there's power conduits in this as well. Got to go like this too, because we can't see them otherwise. So that's all a mess. Now that one there is ours. So we can deconstruct all those. Because the biggest issue with these ones is they don't show up here because they're not ours. So we don't know where other ones are, but they will make a mess of our grid. Not like the biggest deal in the world. It's just not ideal. So that should be fine. We have a major break. Your mom. What can we do for you? That is Hungry Observed Corpse. Well, there's not a whole lot we can do about those. It kind of sucks that we only get a 2 from that. How's the lavish meal situation? Less than it was when we started. That's because... Oh, there. The corn's coming in. Beautiful. So when that corn comes in, we should have a lot more lavish meals popping up. Although we do have some corn here, so they've been working on it. Yeah, there's not a whole lot here. They're working on it. Pristine ruins, you fucks. Medium. Okay, so at least it's not one of the super ruins like this one here where it had over 1 million wealth. I feel a lot worse about ignoring that one than we do this one, but we're not looking to do that because we're busy. Oh, also, a while back I was told I forgot to hook this up to the cooling network for our shields, which I did. So, the problem is that's also going to auto-hook to red. So we got to move that to a spot where it's not auto-hooking to anything because we have control over what vents hook to, just by changing the color, but coolers don't have that option. So we can reinstall that there. That doesn't quite give us the coverage. That's the best spot for it, because that's, you know, where they tend to drop in when they do drop in. We'll see what we can do. Let's get this running. So that's gonna run to here, and then connect to that. We really should get more redundancy on this. If we lose like right here, then we lose all those shields. It's fine. It's fine. Do I have that hooked up to anything? Yes. I think everything else is reasonably well hooked. Either way, that's looking good. Everything's fine. And then how long? Obviously we... Oh, gee, that's 22 left of those and 200. So that's about half done. That's looking pretty all right. No one's stuck in here, right? We are getting floors put in. That's been dug out, so that should be fine. Be nice to get this out of here. So these corpses, can we get these hauled and I guess stripped will get auto done. So let's just cancel and haul urgently. That way we don't have to look at them because people don't really like that. Fine. You guys are working through there. We do have another one of the TechProf sub-persona cores. So when we get to the ultimate wind turbine, we'll use it on that one. Because obviously that was the plan for the one that we had before, but we used it on the thick roof situation, which was also well worth it. So that's fine. And we can also get ourselves more conduits. So we can track this back here along this wall, and that'll loop around right there. And I think, oh, that went in fine. So then that can also run down this way. That obviously needs to continue off that way. We won't worry about it for now. We can get this running along here. That way we have as much redundancy as possible because this is our main access hallway. So that can run all the way down to here. This one can run all the way up this way. Then that goes towards the ship. That's going to have doors on it. Oh. And then that's going to be embrasures. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. If we have embrasures all the way across here, we're just going to have to run power through them and hope that they don't get destroyed. I say that. There shouldn't be any real risks here. But I'm still not a fan of running them through embrasures if we don't have to. But it's fine. So we'll just run that through these. Get all the redundancy as possible. That's going to need to get redone. These floors are coming in quickly. So we'll start flooring the main hallways and then we'll do filler after. Not that they're using them anyways. Which I expected because the difference is 87 to 100. And some of them, the difference there. Why is some 87? That's rough sandstone. Rough hewn sandstone. So some are slightly quicker, okay? But yeah, it's not enough of a difference where the pathfinding's like, oh, we must take that route. So maybe we just do all of in here and just let it go. Just looking at it. I'd rather get, again, the structure stuff done. Do the details later. Oh, this is done, basically. Probably about 100 left. Okay, so that's going to be no time. Beautiful. Oh, it's all coming together so nice. And then our shield here is done. So this shield, we're going to want... Oh, I got to change all the radiuses. That's going to be a pain. But this one is going to be like that. It sticks out a little bit further, but it should be fine because in theory, nothing getting down here anyways. But that'll cover all the embrasures. And the off-centeredness of this... I guess that's fine. The only way that I could fix that is to mod it to be a 3x3 tile. And then it would sit, you know, properly even. But even then, that wouldn't really work because this is all built on an even number because of that. So, it'll do. It's not exactly ideal, but what can you do? Other than two smaller shields over on the sides here instead. That's a possibility. Instead of a big one in the center. Nah, we'll just keep the big one. It's fine. It's not like we could even see it anyways because there's a roof over it. Which is a little bit crap, but what can you do? And then we bought a healer mech serum. Okay, so that means that build that I set up does work as intended. And what did we need that for is the good question. Somebody was really fucked up. I don't remember who or what. I think it was the frailness of Dave. Yes, because you can't fix that through bionics or anything like that. Because we don't... If you put in like a bionic spine, that's a spine, not a torso. So you still keep frail. So if I remember correctly, we don't have any mods that adds an exoskeleton or anything like that. So healer mech serum would be the only solution. So yeah, we'll use that. And we'll have it set up so it buys... I think... What do we have it set to? Buy 10? Yeah, we buy up to 10, so that's going to happen. Also, while we're here, thought I got rid of them. These, yeah, that's at 0. Sell when 0. Except good, and black pants. Good, so I just missed one. Then all that extra should be sold, so then we don't need to worry about that. We don't need to worry about the exotic goods traders. Don't need to worry about anything. Everything here is good enough anyways. Okay, beautiful. And then we are going to want to get our power hooked through here. So that's going to be a door here and a door here for sure. So we can have that going through there. And then that's going to... Got to fix this as well. You can just claim it. Then they'll repair that and that should be good. And it does leak into there, but that's not really a big deal. All right. So that's good. And then these granite walls. We grab these right here. Claim that. That one there will claim that. So then this will just get pulled over here. Because obviously we're building out of granite anyways. And then that one can go right there. And then that we'll just keep as filler. And then obviously we got more of that to fill in. That'll get these out of the way, although you can't get into that. So what we can do is just move that one right there. I'm gonna do that. Hey, yes, beautiful. Thank you. And then can we get in here and work on these? Open this up. Okay. Do this one, please. Okay, and then you should... Your mom's doing it. Okay, that's not a problem. Okay, so then we'll worry about that filler after. We can get this granite wall coming up across here. We're gonna have to get that moved. So we'll leave one tile here. We can claim and reinstall that one out of the way. And that and that and that and that all need to get deconstructed. Although I say that, but we can use it as filler. Combined assault. We are not in the business right now of assaulting. We're in the vault building business. We're essentially vault tech at this point. Okay, so that's going to be all filler. Get them out of the way. Get that one out of the way so that other one can go in. Okay. Oh man, I think they're out of building stuff. Because they're getting this done very quickly. And that hallway has been cleared. Is this ship done? It looks pretty done. So we are 40, and those are 40 way out there. So we can... All that good. So then we just want to launch this. And that's very laggy. Oh, geez. Get off. So what I need to do then is grab one of these, load them up. All right, so then this is now ready to go. So then what we need to do is just drop... we're going to have to get a person in there too. Shit. That shouldn't unload any... Oh god, I really hope it doesn't. But yeah, we need a person in this or else it will despawn. Yeah, that keeps everything inside. It should. Can we get... Kurt, you're miserable. Can we get... Anyone else? Jay, that'll be fine. So can you also get in there? Go unclick that so the game's not super laggy because it doesn't like 600 whatever items in inventory. So then from there, we just need to drop it off over to here and then abandon this because we don't need it no more. And for the first time, I didn't have that menu thing get stuck on my screen, which is nice. I wonder if that only happens... Oh, I forgot that we have to reload this. I wonder if that only happens if you're looking at this screen, because most of the time I do reload on this screen. Because normally I have to reload to fix that. Either way, are you done? Have this, please. Pause. Jay, where are you? You're right in there. Okay, not a problem. Get you in. And that ship's going to get moved. Gonna drive me nuts at overhang. I didn't notice it was overhanging the building till just now. That's fine. And then we won't have to do another load for a while. That should be good. Jay, you're in. Okay, so then you need to launch, and we are going... Oh god, which one was which? That is... Available? Well, that's zoom in and choose landing, so I'm assuming that's the one we want. I just picked one right. Now, we have a Lancer here. Should be safe to just land right here and drop it all off. Don't have to worry about anything else nearby. We're not going to worry about what loot's here, because that's not why we did this. We did this as, oh, beautiful, goodbye. Okay, Jake, get out of here, please. Just leave it. Nobody needs to know nothing. Okay, and then you can... we got a J. Okay, well, you know what? Let's just bring you back here. And we'll just send the other ship empty back up to the other base. Okay, and then, from the world, we can say you are... You made it back here. Okay, just making sure we're not abandoning anything weird. So then we want the world, and then you can just get abandoned. And then there we go. So that's one more cleaned out. And then we have two more that we could just drop our chunks off. And if we don't end up dropping chunks off, then I'll just go and delete them anyways. Or not delete, abandon them anyways. But that's a good way to just get rid of all the blocks. Or the chunks, rather. So that's looking good. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so that's going to load up. So then we can get this out of here. Why are you now moving a scyther? Oh, that would be new ones from over here. So we'll get those sent out as well. So we can launch this up and basically get rid of anything here that doesn't need to be here. I don't think we need cloth for anything. We have lots of foodstuffs. This kibble can go. That's not going to really benefit us. Next load we send over, if there's another load that we need to send over, we'll get some more Penox over here. Although we should check to see what our situation with the lavish meals are like. We could also get these extra statues out of here. Although no, we'll keep them here because they're going to go back into the vault anyways. So that's not a big deal. So then the lancers and scythers can go. And then all these extra weapons and stuff from the caravan we killed can all go away. We'll also send over all the hazard ops stuff that we had. Because I guess we don't need that here anymore if everyone is armored. Oh, and the prisoner. Now, that's fine. We'll set the prisoner up. So this will get loaded. So that should be fine. We don't need a person because it's going into a map tile with a person. Can we get you... Oh, I guess when we dropped off those chunks, we didn't need to send J. Because that was an actual map tile, so it wouldn't unload without a person. It's fine. But we're going to want you to Bombarded City. We did... Earlier in this series, we took a look at one of these, and it was an absolute clusterfuck of stuff. Obviously, we're a little busy. But, in the same sense, you only want a couple people in there at the most anyways? So maybe next episode, we check that out. We send 2 or 3 people. That's all you want. We send 2 or 3 people with whatever the best gear we can. We can grab them from this base. Let's do that. Let's do that. Because it's not like it's going to interfere with our vault stuff anyways. Now there is going to be a lot of mechs there. So we'll have to keep that in mind. But we could take a pretty good beating with good armor. Either way, we need to knock you out. And it doesn't really matter who. So Blaze, can you come in? You can't because you don't have meds. Someone has meds on them. Oh, I know why. It always gets me. Can we get you to allow meds? Thank you. Your mom, can you... I don't want to... can you do operation, please? And you don't have meds on you anymore? You should be auto-carrying that. You do! But you want to go grab that anyway. Okay, it's fine. It's kind of whatever. So then, is that ready to go? No. We're going to want to get you in that as well. So where was that? Bombarded City. We have 10 days, and it's just right here. Oh, wow. There's a base, we have an item stash, and a Bombarded City all side by side. Yeah, we'll check this out next episode. Now, who do we want to send is a good question. Obviously, we are going to be dropping in by ship, and we're going to need the Albatross probably for that one. We could also bring a shield. Do we need to bring a shield? Because that... I don't know. How do shields work with the bombardment? Because the laser ones would probably ignore the shield. Oh, I don't know. But the actual bombardment would be probably fine. I've never used a shield against this. I have no idea. Let's not bring a shield. We'll assume that the shields would be ineffective from orbital strikes. because they don't work in a way that make it clear if the shield would be useful or not. Yeah, so who do we have combat-wise here? We're gonna want numbers, and then we could say skills, shooting. So we can take Cheney, Bryce, and Dave. They're all not terrible shooters. And that gives, I don't think they've ever been on a fight. Actually, they wouldn't have been because they don't have a dash in their name. So they were never a part of an attack squad. So yeah, maybe we just grab 3 and then maybe Chaos as well. That's a little bit risky because Chaos is a very useful person. And you guys need better weapons. And we can go in, oh boy, we're getting miniguns. Oh boy, we don't care about the loot of anything there except for the special loots in the containers. So we're going in full force. Oh, this is going to be good. So we're going to want numbers. We can grab Cheney, Bryce, Dave. Chaos. Maybe we just take Alpha instead. Because Chaos is our best social. Yeah, we'll take Alpha and Queen. We'll take 5. A squad of 5 should be fine. So then what we want is numbers down, draft them, get them over here. And then armor-wise, so we don't have a whole lot of... We got Defender. Defender is medical. That's not what we're going to want. Diplomat's not going to be what we want. Engineer's not a bad set. The Explorer one is plant work, movement speed, and research. We only have the one commando, which is movement speed, carry capacity. The Grenadiers, we don't have any. Which is the one that we want. Because it's shooting speed and stuff. So... we got a powered assault. That's movement speed with less global. So we can grab... I'd like everyone to be the same just for consistency. Maybe we do this. Grab that extra movement speed. Kind of weird that that's a point and not a percent. But movement speed when we're avoiding orbital strikes is probably good. And that would be a nice consistent, everyone gets the same. And then what's the recon helmet like? Smithing, smelting, smoothing, sculpting, and food foraging. What I'm looking for, these ones here give us shooting accuracy. Okay, let's get you guys in and we'll paint you a different color. You guys are finished this. Okay, so if that's done, then what we need is to reload. Before we do that, are you still knocked out? Because obviously we did that a little bit early. We'll reload that with you. Oh, we can't put the prisoner in here. Okay, well, we're gonna need this being sent back anyways. Because we're gonna want to use that for the assault, because if not, we're gonna need more than one ship. And we're not taking a freighter, obviously. So we'll get that done in the meantime. So you guys are right here. So what are we currently using? We are at time, actually. You know what? We'll set them up next episode. Figure out what they need. But we are going in with charged miniguns. And we'll also maybe bring some rockets. You know what? We'll bring orbital bomb markers. The city's getting blown to shit. We may as well have some fun blowing the city to shit with more orbital strikes. Because not too often those are going to be super useful. And we may as well do them now. So yeah, we'll figure out the weapons, the armor. Next episode, we'll get the ships moved around. The prisoners sent over. Everything here is going fine. This is all getting fairly good progress overall. We'll get more lights in. That way we can get our hallways lit. We'll probably start getting this floor worked on. Because we'll get all those walls done at once. And most of the other walls are ready to go. And then we'll start digging out our landing pads inside the mountain. But yeah, it's all going fairly well in the grand scheme of things. I'm happy with the progress. You guys have, it's food. I'm not too worried about that. Speaking of that, our lavish, we're at 100. Maybe we just send over 100. That way they can help with these moods a little bit. Because that plus 12 is kind of a big deal. But either way, for now that is going to be it. So thank you everybody for watching. And hope you all have a great day. See ya.